This is what we do now to get all of our big wheels.
Base couple.
Hydrofusion is a lifting strut, so our degree of lift will be between 60 and 80 degrees. If we can help it, we prefer to lift lower, right? Nice clean lift low. We put it into a base plate, like so. The nice thing about these Hydrofusions, they make 3 different sizes of Hydrofusions. We have the 16s. And what the 16 means is there's 16 inches of travel. Hydrofusions are really, really nice because you can look right here on the side and it tells you it starts at 32 and it goes to 48. It has a 10-ton max lift, and then it can stabilize up to 20,000 pounds, depending on the application. All of the Hydrofusion struts and the gold struts have nice angle finders on them here, and what these mean is if that looks straight up and down to you, like the 80 does currently, it's at 80. If the 60 now is straight up and down, now it's at 60. Everybody got that? To run the Hydrofusion strut, there is an oil reservoir in our base that is going to push hydraulic oil into here and make a piston go up. After it does that, we'll tighten our collar down. So a couple of things to watch with this. On the Hydrofusion side, there is a female with a little nipple that you have to find in order to press it. Remember, this is a hydraulic fitting, so if you've ever worked with like a tractor or something hydraulic, sometimes it's a little tough to get in. So Jose's going to take the male in from this one.
Guys, so you want to,
yeah. So one thing to keep in mind, especially when these are already ran, ours at Gainesville are color coded. They either have blue and orange or blue and green. If you grab an orange strut, you grab an orange reservoir. Does that make sense? Everybody know why? It's a hydraulic fitting. Hydraulic can only hold so much fluid, so we don't want to grab a strut that's out a little bit, right? And then put a fresh reservoir on it and then overfill it and blow all the seals out, okay? So Jose has hooked this up to this, done a quarter turn, so we're good to go. If we look back at our pump really only has 3 things you kind of need to look at. It's got the on and the off. The green means it's going to deliver pressure to our strut. The red means it's going to lower pressure, or lower our pressure, thus making our strut go down. Then it's got to unlock on the back. To make it unlock, you slightly depress, and you pull it out. With these, when we're lifting with these, you have one person on each strut. It's very simple. Ready, lift, both together, or we can do one at a time. But the person making the calls back here is just kind of letting them know. So I'll say lift, lift. Again, as we go up, yes, the hydraulic is far stronger than the 25 PSI of air that the VSK controller delivers, but we don't want any dynamic loads. We want that nice anodized aluminum holding our load for us. So as we go up, we spin the Paratech Gold, we spin this down, we're good to go. One thing to note about the Hydrofusion is, generally speaking, we only put struts in these. Anybody guess why? Well, the fittings. The real idea behind it is everything we're doing, we want to control. We don't want to use up our throw. We only have 16 inches of throw. What have we used already? 4, 5, 6 inches here. So to get our contact, we want to make sure that we're using all of our throw out of this useless strut. That once we get contact with this bad boy, now we start using our Hydrofusion throw. We get this, we get contact. All right, I'm locked off here. Jose, I'm ready for a lift. Ready, pump, 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 stop. Now, we call it a stop. If we wanted to lower this strut, I have to mind the collar. The idea with these struts is the same way as if we were lowering with traditional cribbing and airbags. I don't just run this all the way up and depend on Jose to run the green and the red, right? So I'll come down here, we want to lift an inch, lower an inch. So he's gonna have to lift us out of this because we're gonna be on top of this. So give me a lift out. All right, stop. Prepare to lower, lower. I'll give it a couple spins. He starts lowering. So now our dynamic load, our potential for a dynamic shift is very, very small.
and I'm not wide open. I'm cracking it so I see movement. I don't want to outrun him.
And if something happens, and boom, we get contact. Not a big deal. Give me a lift out. We want to go up easy, down easy. All right, prepare to lower, lower. A couple spins and we're going down. And if I see we can speed up, all right, speed up a little bit. There we go. All right, down. Any questions with the Hydrofusion 16s? Again, 16 inches of throw. We always put a strut in the top to get our capture, and then we have a man pumping. Only things that can hiccup us on the pump is it's got to be in the green position. Green, again, delivers the fluid. The fluid is not stored in here. The fluid is stored in this base, runs through our hose, drives the hydraulic ram up, giving us the 6 inches of throw. All right.